Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Learn Someone of Scott Selections here for Wednesday, April 28th. Before we get into today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We picked up a nice winner with the Yankees team total under 5.5 runs at minus 115 on DraftKings. Got a little bit dicey early. Yankees ended up having a pretty good performance against Bruce Zimmerman, but then Baltimore's bullpen came in and shut the door over the last couple of innings. Yankees did threaten in the ninth at first and second, no outs. Stan ground into a double play, and then Judge struck out the guy on third base, and the Yankees won exactly 5-1, which means the Yankees won. And we also won because they did not go over 5.5. So a nice winner there in baseball. I'll look for another winner here on Wednesday. For the play of the day, we like another team total in baseball. It's going to be a matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. And that matchup will be taking place at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this play of the day, we like the White Sox team total over 4.5 runs and minus 109 on DraftKings. Time recording of 12:51 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like the over in the spot for Chicago. First of all, the White Sox have been fantastic offensively all season long. The White Sox are averaging 5.14 runs per game, which ranks tied for fourth in the entire league. You look at the recent performances, despite only scoring 2 runs yesterday, the White Sox have still scored at least 5 runs in 4 of their last 6 games. So you can make an argument that yesterday the offense struggled because Urias actually been pretty decent over his last couple of starts. However, that's not been the case with who's going to be starting for Detroit in this game, Casey Mize. And I know that Mize is a pretty young pitcher, supposed to be a solid starter, highly sought-after prospect over the last couple of years. So maybe in the future, he'll figure it out. But as of right now, not doing too well. Casey Mize, after getting shelled in his rookie season, has not really looked much better in his sophomore campaign. 5.23 ERA and a 1.45 whip. However, he actually started off the season pretty well, and then everything fell apart over his last 2 starts. Mize's last 2 starts, 9 2/3 innings, 11 earned runs, and 5 home runs allowed. So it's not just a bunch of bloop singles and some fluky runs here. He's giving up bombs. And if you look at Chicago, this team has a ton of power from both sides of the plate. And I do think that Mize should struggle in this spot against such a powerful lineup. Plus, the wind is also blowing out to right center field at about 9 miles an hour. So I know, of course, Wrigley Field gets all of the headlines when it comes to wind and how it impacts totals. White Sox still play in Chicago too, and you're looking at a pitcher that gives up a ton of home runs and the wind's blowing out. That is a pretty bad recipe there for Mize. I do think the White Sox should hit probably 2 or 3 home runs in the spot. Now, if you want to also talk about the run support theory that I follow, which is that some teams simply just put up more runs when certain pitchers are pitching than others, you're looking at Rodon, who's going to be pitching for the White Sox. His numbers are fantastic. He's 3-0 with a sub .5 ERA, which is insane. However, the White Sox have given him a ton of run support so far this season. The White Sox have scored at least 6 runs in each of Rodon's first 3 starts. So I do think they should do pretty well here. But if you look at all the variables here, Mize, very underwhelming his last couple of starts, gives up a ton of home runs, and the wind is going to be blowing out. The White Sox are an elite offensive team. And I do think that with the wind blowing out, this team should probably hit a couple of home runs and score probably 6 runs or more in this spot. I know, of course, since Chicago's the home team, you have to worry about not batting in the ninth, but I do think it really won't matter because even if Mize does pitch well, Detroit's bullpen has been, I'd say, average at best, but I'm being pretty generous there. The bullpen's not very good, and the White Sox should be able to add in a run or 2 in the later innings if you need it, and Mize actually doesn't pitch as terrible as I think he's going to. But either way, the play of the day here for Wednesday, April 28th, is going to be on the White Sox team total over 4.5 runs and minus 109 on DraftKings. That's been this installment, Scott. Talking to all of you and respect the best today. Bye, everyone.